Wonderful question. The true surrender to me means the realization that I, and that is the small I, ego identity, really has no idea. It has no idea of how to get to peace. It has no idea of how to answer any questions, because basically all it knows is separation and conflict and strife and anger and sadness and all the other wonderful things it's expert in. True surrender means to recognize that and then to say there is another way. There is another way of experiencing what I'm experiencing now. I'm going to, quote unquote, surrender what I'm experiencing now. I'm going to ask my higher self, my loving self, the self that's always waiting, help me see this differently. That is what surrender is, and then the answer is instantaneously, provided it's a genuine question. And that's the difficulty. Most people have really difficulty asking it in a genuine way. They ask in the surrender, this is what I want, and this is how I want to experience it, help me get that experience. But that's not surrender. That's still the ego trying to run the show, and it will never work. It simply will never work. The only way that I can be truly at peace is if I let go of any idea that my ego, the self-made self, the little s self, has any idea what's going on. I have to let it go. I have to surrender. So the parts of my mind are the small s self, as I just said, and the capital S self. And my experience in this world is entirely commensurate with who am I listening to. Am I listening to the small s self, or am I inviting my capital S self in to help me guide to see things differently and experience it differently? If the invitation is genuine, if the surrender is true, as the question implies, I will get the answer, and I will have an entirely different experience. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Cool, thank you.